Hey guys, welcome to Gabe's in the Kitchen, where we get to the root of your health concerns and we make delicious desserts that do not burn. I just made that up. So, today, whatever the case may be in your neck of the woods, fat melting decadent desserts, one of a dozen cookbooks, and it is nice when they do melt fat off your waistline, is it not? So, chocolate. Every lady's favorite? Maybe. Depending on what your favorite dessert is. Feel free to email me at gabe@elevatedwellness.biz, and I'd love to hear about what your favorite late night decadent dessert is, and if you'd like a recipe that would upgrade it, take it up a notch, and make it fat melting, I'd be happy to do that for you. Give you a little sample of what me designing an entire weekly menu for you would look like. So, I have found over the years, 15 years studying health science education, masters in functional medicine and nutrition, that there just weren't enough people out there in the land of health coaching providing the customized detail, taking the favorites of those who are either overweight, obese, sometimes underweight, athletes, pretty much everyone who isn't as healthy as they would like to be, and showing them how they can make everything they like in a much better way in terms of nutrition, and supports the inner health, what doctors look at, every system in our human body, along with our brain working as it's designed to. So it can be life-changing when you get off of crazy chemicals and dangerous drugs and you get back to the simplicity of meals that do become our medicine when we make them the way nature intended for it to be. Right from our home kitchen, without falling for depriving diets and cutting out food groups and doing a lot of things that just really aren't necessary. But when the details are necessary to address a clinical health condition, I can definitely help with that and provide that insight. But at the end of the day, what I feel like our communities here need to be let in on the truth of is simply that everywhere you look, when there's a person who has a weight concern or a health concern, there's a diet and a supplement or some type of product with all these health and wellness coaching companies. So pay attention to this when you're online, when you look at job sites, when you go to a talk in the community, and you'll notice that there is always a diet, which is a theory, and there's always some type of product that the company is selling. So I'm different. I don't do that, and I just get straight down to what's needed to improve health. Food, our relationship with eating, otherwise known as food behavior, movement or exercise, how we move through daily life to age gracefully, peacefully, and pain-free, and slowing stress, where social, psychological, emotional wellness is considered, and brain and behavior is addressed. So that's thoughts, our thought processes, that's emotional intelligence, our emotions that follow those thought patterns, and our words or language or how we communicate. And that dives into the lovely world of counseling that I'm such a fan of. So, without further ado, I just heated up a few key ingredients to make chocolate. And I like showing that even if you don't have any other ingredients to add, you can still enjoy desserts that are nutritiously delicious and a part of my medicinal menus that I designed for students in my Brilliant Brains program and entire families along with functional medicine health coaching. So, when's the last time you had a piece of fat melting chocolate before you wind down for sleep? You know, cacao is where chocolate comes from. We have the cacao butter and cocoa powder. So the question is whether or not you're getting the right form of your foods. And so chocolate is no different. So I love showing people which websites and which stores they can find the most cost-effective products to obtain these items. So if you ever have a question about the grocery store or how to strategically buy food products, including online, I'd be happy to help with that. Until next time, might as well mention one of the most dense magnesium foods on the planet, in the raw form of cacao. And why not add a pinch of maca while we're at it for hormones and physical endurance. So magnesium, key for 300 enzyme reactions in our body. So all that biochemistry helps with that. Magnesium, and not a bad source of zinc. And you have some good fats, including saturated. So chocolate boosts mood. It's good for cognition, so learning in the classroom, and our memory and brain functions like that. So it's a good thing. And last but not least, blood circulation. So if you're concerned about your circulation, circulatory system, your vascular heart system, then it's not a bad thing to have. And the darker version, or the raw cacao, is the best. But of course, we need to be able to have sugar, don't we? So there is a culinary purpose for sugar, and there are certain types of sweeteners that are better than others. And it's really nice when you can arm yourself, like I do for people, to set them up in their kitchen after they go to the grocery store, and really have a system for how we purchase food, and then come into the kitchen and how we prepare it in a wide variety of meals that is like our menu. So we never have to fall for anybody's advice ever again. And I've been doing this for a lot of years, and it really takes the heaviness out of health and healthy eating specifically, and it really has made food a lot more fun for me, especially in those times where I did need to be very time efficient and cost effective, but I still wanted to emotionally enjoy my food. So those are the 3 pillars of how I design medicinal menus for people. And if you'd like one of those, feel free to email me. And until next time, think, believe, be creative in the kitchen, and do medicinal menus for life.